Hello and welcome to 5-inch Floppy on GameArena.com.au. I'm Junglist. Friends, beware any game with the word ninja, robot, pirate, zombie, or dinosaur in the title, or any other geek staple. Sure, these themes lend themselves well to games, but the fact that everyone is using them now kind of signifies a lack of imagination. A glowing brand of insipid routine, worn by those who think slapping the word zombie in the title will instantly double their money. The sad thing is, they're probably right. But we had to cover the new ninja game from Cly Entertainment, makers of N+, and the 2D brawler Shank. Shank was a slaughterhouse of a game, and fun, but we kept thinking it didn't quite reach its potential, so we really wanted to play their new one just to see if they had plateaued or if they keep getting better. Mark of the Ninja on Xbox Live Arcade is a return to Cly's roots, who are all about ninja games, except this one doesn't really have a combat system. There are no combos, blocks, or parries, and our little ninja hero can only take a couple of bullets. Mark of the Ninja is a stealth game, with long periods of waiting, watching, and analyzing guard behaviors punctuated with violence.
Your enemies may spot you climbing up a wall, but rarely will they think to look for anyone clambering along the ceiling. Take advantage of this.
As part of the Hisomu clan, yours is a magical blade that only kills in one motion. Your ninja powers come from a magical tattoo that serves both as liberator and death sentence.
But those powers will drag you into madness. That is why every champion vows to end his own life before he destroys himself. And the clan swore to protect.
Mark of the Ninja is made so that you can tackle levels however you want. There's usually more than one way to go about an objective, and at the end your performance is graded by a point system. If you want to go through levels killing everyone, you'll get points for every kill. If you want to go through levels without being seen at all, you'll get bonus points for not killing anyone. No points for guessing which path we chose.
Hide beneath the grate and wait for your moment, and you can grab them when they least expect it.
Objects like doors and pots let you blend into the background, and there are a limited amount of useful objects that can be used in tricky situations. One of the first things you'll notice in this game is how it manages light and sight. Standing next to a door lets you sense what's on the other side of it. And otherwise, peeking through vents and over ledges will give you the information you need with a really nice art style, until you get the ability to basically see through all walls and even sense which switches are connected to which doors. There were a bit more puzzles than we expected, and proper puzzles too, not just the hit switch and door opens of most action games. Obviously, there's a bit of stealth puzzle solving and just getting past these guards, which takes up about 80% of your time, but there's also the kind where you just have to sit there and think what happens when I hit this switch and that switch in order to get that ancient scroll. Speaking of which, there's nothing like ruining a beautiful haiku with the sound of missile fire.
Ravens vanish as flames lick the roof. Ashes will smother name.
We did experience a bug in Mark of the Ninja where taking damage will actually disconnect your controller. It's not a game breaker, but it's pretty annoying because usually it'll take a few bursts from an enemy to actually kill you, which means your controller will be disconnected multiple times. This particular section of the game with the burning building disconnected our controller over and over again. If you have the ability to play with a controller that connects via USB, do it. That one bug aside, Mark of the Ninja does a great job of making you feel like a ninja, mostly due to the great art and sound effects that surround this basic gameplay. At times, it all just comes together, and that's our cue for 10 seconds of unedited footage.
Hey! He's just here. Where is he?
And that brings us to Endgame. Yes, zombies are so overdone that we couldn't stand zombie games after Left 4 Dead did it right, and ninjas are becoming just as cliche. But whereas other studios merely adopted the darkness, Klei Entertainment was born in it. It could use a few more kill animations, and we were happy to see that the score-beating competitive mentality from N+ made it into Mark of the Ninja, meaning while it's not the longest game, it is genuinely fun to replay. This one came out of nowhere for us and performed admirably, like a good ninja should, and it is, we feel, a notable improvement on Shank.